The Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
My question is to the Treasurer. The ABC's Jacob Grieber has reported a senior Labor figure described RBA Governor Michele Bullock as a nutter, and the RBA in general as barbarians and weirdos. Has the Treasurer spoken to Wayne Swan or Paul Keating in relation to these matters? With falling disposable income and sticky high inflation hurting households, why is the Albanese Labor government fighting the Reserve Bank while Australian families go backwards?
The first part of the question probably was more of an opinion, but the last part of the question was definitely in order. The Treasurer has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm happy to answer all of it. First of all, I haven't spoken to those former Treasurers for more than a couple of weeks now, and I know that those opposite are going around pretending and getting people to write that somehow there's been some element of coordination with the comments that former Treasurers have made about these matters. I note that they're perfectly fine with former Treasurer Howard, former Treasurer Costello, former Treasurer Frydenberg out there in the public debate. But if you're a former Labor Treasurer, you've got no business being involved in it. I note that. I haven't spoken to either of those two guys about their commentary or their views in at least a couple of weeks, Mr Speaker. Now, as regards the other part of her question, the question about the comments reported by Jacob Grieber, who's up there in the gallery. I was asked this, I think, yesterday or the day before, and I said I completely disagree with those comments. I completely and utterly disagree with the comments that were made to Jacob in this regard. I think I've already made that clear, and if I haven't, I make it clear right now. I have a respectful working relationship with Governor Bullock and with her colleagues. As Governor Bullock has made it clear on a number of occasions, we work well together. We've got the same objective, we've got different responsibilities. And because of our combined efforts, we've seen inflation halve since the year we came to office. And that's important. That's the main game, Mr Speaker, the primary fight against inflation, at the same time as we roll out cost of living help and get the budget in better nick and invest in a future made in Australia and in housing and energy and skills, Mr Speaker. So I don't agree with those comments. I haven't discussed them with anyone, and I've answered this question before, and I'm happy to answer it again.